Alamin ang mga mainit na balita mula sa ating Armed Forces. Tumutok sa 1134 kHz AM sa inyong mga radyo. At manood online. I-like at i-share ang AFP Radio DWDD Facebook page. Ito ang DWDD Armed Forces Radio, ang boses ng Kawal Pilipino.
Mga katropa, alam mo ba na ang DWDD 1134 kHz AFP Radio ay ang opisyal na radio station ng Sandatahang Lakas ng Pilipinas na binubuo ng Army, Navy at Air Force na siyang maghahatid sa inyo ng mga balita mula sa ating Armed Forces at iba pang impormasyon. Mga katropa, hanapin at ilike kami sa Facebook, Twitter at YouTube. DWDD AFP Radio, ang boses ng Kawal Pilipino.
Kayo ay nakatutok sa DWDD AFP Radio. Kami po ay kasapi ng KBP, Kapisanan ng mga Broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
As the Philippine Army implements measures to accomplish its mandated mission, there is a unit that silently provides a responsive, secure, and resilient information and communications technology. The Army Signal Corps supports Army units to sustain its operations that are critical to the Army's role of serving the people and securing the land. It provides and sustains the one network needed by the Philippine Army towards its 2028 vision. We are your Army Signal Regiment. One Army, one network.
Ito ang DWDD 1134 kHz AM. Balita, impormasyon at musika. Ito ang DWDD AFP Radio. Boses ng Kawal Pilipino.
Mga katropa, para lagi kang updated sa inyong sandatahang lakas ng Pilipinas, siguraduhin naka-like at follow ka sa AFP Radio DWDD Facebook page at nakatune in sa 1134 kHz AFP DWDD. Panoorin ang weekly documentary program ng AFP Radio na Ang Inyong Kawal, Sabado alas 8 ng gabi. Simulcast po ito sa inyong Kawal Facebook at YouTube channel. And keep up the good work sa team. Ayan, Media and Civil Affairs Group, CRS-AFP, maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Mula noon hanggang ngayon, ang iyong AFP Health Service Command patuloy ang pag-aalaga, pagbabalita ng mga serbisyong pangkalusugan para sa mga kasundaluhan at sibilyan.
Ito ang iyong USAPANG Health Service dito lang sa DWDD AFP Radio. Iba tayo!
Alright, once again, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen. Magandang hapon muli sa ating mga programang pangkalusugan, impormasyon at mga kaganapan inyong AFP Health Service Command. We're live here at DWDD AFP Radio 1134 kHz. At syempre, magandang hapon, Katropang Nel.
Magandang hapon po sa
And
inyo
belated
lahat.
happy birthday, of course, sa aming mga katropa dyan. Si Katropang Nelson, si Katropang Arnel. And of course, for tomorrow, no, si Katropang Aris. Ayan. Of course, nakalimutan natin. Of course, wag natin kalimutan banggitin, no, ang ating katropang si Sir Rico. Ayan, ang ating Public Information Officer ng ating AFP Health Service Command. And of course, kumusta ka, Katropang Nel?
Mabuting-mabuti, sir.
Mabuti. Again, it's nice to be back. Lagi na lang po ako absent because of my primary duty. But anyway, thank you so much for watching us live dito sa ating Usapang Health Service. Lalo na sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Makakasama niyo po kami every Monday, 1 to 2 p.m. 1134 kHz dito sa Camp General Emilio Aguinaldo, Quezon City. Kaya tutok lang sa Usapang Health Service, dito lang sa DWDD, ang boses na inyong Kawal Pilipino.
Yan, and before that, sir, tayo muna po ay manalangin, tayo ay yumuko. Ama naming Diyos na nasa langit, maraming salamat po sa pinahintulutan mo po kami na kami po muli ay makapagbahagi ng kaalaman mula sa inyo mula sa aming mga natutunan sa inyo. Gabayan mo po kami, pagpalain mo po ang aming mga bisita sa hapong ito, maging ang lahat po ng nakikinig ng Usapang Health Service, Panginoon. At sa inyo po namin pinagkakatiwala ang programang ito. Inaamin po namin that apart from you, we can do nothing. Kaya naman, Lord, sa hapong ito, samahan mo po kami at gabayan, at minsan pa sa iyo po namin binabalik lahat ng kapurihan sa pangalan ng aming Panginoong Hesus. Amen.
Amen. Praise the Lord. Ayan.
Ayan.
Ready na ba ang lahat, Katropang Nel?
Ready na, sir.
Of course, no? We do have a lot of participants or guests for this afternoon, no? Kaya napakaganda. At binigyan tayo ng pagkakataon nila, ma'am, no? Na makarating dito. Because I know for a fact that wala pa tayong military dermatology sa AFP Health Service Command. But hoping that we could have in the near future, malapit na ba? Marami na bang nag-a-apply sa atin ng dermatologist? Dahil this is very important, no? A part of the mga kalusugan natin, no? We do have a lot of diseases or infection na nagdudulot ng inyong skin or dermatologic mga infections, no? Na meron tayo this afternoon. So, Katropang Nel?
At syempre, sir, bago ang lahat, babatiin muna po natin ang ating nasa likod ng Usapang Health Service. Unang-una na po dyan, ang ating commander ng AFP Health Service Command, Major General Edgar M. Cardinosa, Philippine Air Force. Sir, magandang hapon po.
Ayan, good afternoon, bossing.
And of course, our Deputy Commander ng AFP Health Service Command, Colonel Armand P. Lacanilaw, Medical Corps General Staff Corps. Sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Arman.
And of course, ang ating Chief of Staff, sir, na laging sumusuporta sa atin, no other than Colonel Michael M. Mangahas, Nurse Corps, General Staff Corps. Magandang hapon, sir.
Ongoing yung weekly conference natin dyan sa ating AFP Health Service Command. Of course, para sa ganun, makita natin kung ano yung mga updates and modernization program ng ating AFP Health Service.
At syempre, ang ating Chief Victoriano Luna Medical Center, Colonel Jonah D. Dalagit, Medical Corps, General Staff Corps.
Magandang hapon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Andito po yung ating mga specialista na magaganda. Yan, from the Derma family.
Yan. And of course, our officers, enlisted personnel, and civilian human resource ng AFP Health Service Command. At dyan sa ating mga centers all over Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Ayan. Batiin ko na rin ang ating commander, na aming commandant, no, ng ating Health Service Education Training, Colonel Alo Aquino. Good afternoon, sir. At of course, ating mga students ng Technical Service Officer Advanced course, they do have their tawag nito, tour, no? Educational tour tour dito sa Intramuros, Manila, and they will be going to Caliraya, Quezon. Ang layo. And of course, for tomorrow, we do have our field training exercise at Ternate, Cavite. Kaya we do have Technical Service Officer Basic Course, makakasama natin. So it's a 4 days activity. Makikita natin kung anong kaganapan when it comes to mga areas of TC3, talking about yung natutunan nila about map reading. So lahat po gagawin nila sa Ternate, Cavite.
And of course, kami po ay nagagalak na kayo po ay makasama sa hapong ito. Ayan, and please don't forget to subscribe and follow our Facebook page, AFP Health Service Command Public Information Office, and AFP Radio Usapang Health Service.
Ayan.
Welcome back, sir!
Welcome!
Welcome!
Siyempre, galing tayong Cebu for about 3 months' time. And of course, tapos na po yung project natin. And thank you, Commander, for giving us the opportunity to be with...
Wala bang pasalubong dyan, sir?
To follow.
Nag-aantay na si Katropang Arnel na pasalubong.
Arnel, ready ka lang, no? December na ngayon. So anyway, go directly to ating mga guests for this afternoon. Of course, she's the consultant ng ating Victoriano Luna Medical Center Dermatology, the chairman ng ating Skin and Cancer Foundation Incorporated, no other than Dr. Vermin M. Veralio Ruel. Ma'am, bati naman sa ating mga viewers.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Ayan.
Live po dito sa inyong station. Being led by Arnel and RHEY. Thank you so much for inviting us to come this afternoon.
Of course,
Thank
ma'am.
you very
It's
much.
We are very honored to be part of this Usapang Health Service. Siyempre, nandyan kayo, ma'am.
Kami din, we're so proud, kaming Skin and Cancer Foundation,
Ayan.
to finally be with V. Luna, because we feel that we owe this to the Filipino nation,
Yan.
that we take care of the armed forces of the Philippines personnel.
Yan. Thank you,
Baka
Bels.
naman natin, napakagandang mensahe na binigay si Ma'am sa atin, no? Talking about itong mga sundalo natin. Siyempre, nakukulangan ng mga, siguro, di naman kulang, no? We do have limited services lang. We talk about Skin and Cancer Foundation or dermatology in general, no? And of course, pakilala na rin natin ating training officer ng Skin and Cancer Foundation Incorporated from VLMC, a dermatology consultant, Dr. Desiree B. Bautista. Ma'am, bati naman. How are you today?
Maayong hapon sa inyong tanan. Excited to be here.
Ayan.
Ayan, mga Bisaya dyan.
Mga Bisaya diha sa Cebu. Hi,
Ayan.
okay, naman.
Kamusta po kayo dyan?
Yeah, nag-enjoy lang kami, ma'am. And of course, wag natin kalimutan nating one of our Skin and Cancer Foundation member and of course, VLMC Active Dermatology consultant at the same time, Dr. Elizabeth Sanchez. Hi, ma'am.
Ayan.
Bati naman.
Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Nagagalak kami na nandito kami ngayon.
It's very nice talaga na makasama, no, na mga beautiful ladies.
Yeah.
Siyempre, from the derma. Ikaw, magpapaderma ka ba?
Pwede. Baka sakali.
Later, no? Baka magiging tayo.
Baka pumunti pa tayo.
Okay, anyway, we do have a lot of questions from ating mga viewers and
Pwede muna ako mag-introduce sa
Yes,
Skin and
ma'am.
Cancer
of
Foundation
course,
bago tayo
napaka-importante nun, ma'am.
mag-answer ng mga questions.
Correct,
Kasi I think it's important for the Luna, the Armed Forces of the Philippines Medical, that you realize who we are in Skin in the Philippines. We were founded in 1995, the second after PGH Center for Dermatology. And since then, ang dami na namin natutulungan parang magkakaroon sila ng sarili nilang departments of dermatology.
Wow.
That includes Quirino Memorial Medical Center. No, after 25 years, mayroon na silang sariling department of dermatology. Sa OSMAC, Makati, we have been since 1995 also. But the important thing na ginagawa namin, we take care hindi lang sa magpapaganda. Importante yan because we also believe in maintenance of good skin. But in addition, like we have seen now in Viluna, yung mga diseases of the skin, may karamihan din.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that we need to treat, but at the same time of treatment, we also teach the ones that we're treating how to prevent and maintain that good skin.
Ayan.
Thank you so much.
Oh, kalain mo yan, ha? Napaka-importante yan. Hindi lang pang sundalo to, ha? Pang skin dermatology pa.
Yeah.
Ayan, ma'am, it took us long time, no, na nagkaroon tayo ng dermatology kasi for a span of, kailan ba last nag-retire si ma'am, ano? Yung taga Cebu rin, ma'am. Colonel, nakalimutan ko yung apelyido ni ma'am, no? But she was the only dermatology ng AFP, but right now it's nice that there's a
Colonel
link, no? Rene Hane, ayan, si Ma'am Rene Hane, no? Sa Jones Avenue, ma'am, nandun po yung clinic niya sa Cebu City. But I believe sa summer siya nag-retire ata from the army. But anyway, the good thing behind is that we do have coordination and collaboration between the Skin Cancer Foundation Incorporated to help us dito sa ating AFP Health Service Command, which is the premier hospital of your armed forces of the Philippines. Napaka-importante po. Hindi lang po para sa ating mga private and public sectors but also para sa ating kasundaluhan na nangangailangan ng kanilang serbisyo. Thank you, ma'am, so much for everything.
Yan, palakpakan.
Okay ba? Parang nagmamadali ba ako? Excited lang ako ngayong hapon, ma'am. But anyway, ma'am, we're talking about a lot of diseases, no, na meron ng ating talking about dermatology. But what is a specific thing that we should recognize right now is yung mga importanteng bagay na hindi alam na ating mga katropa. Ano ba ito? Ito yung mga bungang araw. Ano ba ibig sabihin pag bungang araw, ma'am? Ano bang pwede natin maibanggit dito?
Actually, ang bungang araw is yung tinatawag natin prickly heat, sa Tagalog, bungang araw. Ito pamumula sa ating balat na nagkakaroon ng mga maliliit na tuldok-tuldok na mapupula. Usually, sa hot climates, nagkakaroon. At kuminsan, ito ay makate, kuminsan masakit din o mahapdi.
Yun. Naalala ko, sir, nung
Bata ka pa.
nung bata pa ako kasi hindi available yung Johnson's na pulbo. Gaw-gaw yung nilalagay sa likod ko.
Is it okay ba, ma'am, na gamitin yung mga ganang na sabi niya, gaw-gaw?
Gaw-gaw nung araw.
Nung araw kasi, para lang mag-dry, nilalagay nila yung gaw-gaw. Pero ang importante dito sa bungang araw, i-treat natin yung sintomas nito.
Yan.
So,
Usually, ma'am, ano bang mga sintomas ng ating mga bungang araw? Kung meron ba tayo? I mean, for lalo na sa mga child or even mga adult, we do have the same symptoms na meron.
Usually, ang buong araw, may mga mapupula na parang rashes.
Okay.
Tapos, mahapdi ito. Kuminsan makate. Usually, sa mga covered areas ng body na nakikita ito.
So usually, no, sa mga bata, kung mapapansin mo Katropang Nel, at syempre sa ating mga viewers, mahirap na magkaroon ng ganitong klaseng sakit, no? Even though it's ordinary skin, no, na nakakaroon ng ganitong simptomas. But could we consider this an infection ba, ma'am? Or bacteria? O paano ba nakukuha itong ganitong sakit?
Usually kasi, meron tayong tinatawag na sweat glands. Yung kung saan lumalabas yung pawis.
Okay.
So, dapat pag pinapawisan tayo, lumalabas sila dun sa sweat glands. Pero kung sobrang pawis, parang lumiliit yung ducts ng sweat glands, kaya nagkakaroon ng rashes na bumuo dito yung mga pula-pula na butli.
So probably, ma'am, would it be because minsan sa climate or weather? Doon ko kasi napapansin Katropang nila nung bata pa ako. Kasi ngayon matanda na tayo.
Normal po ba, ma'am, na sa isang tropical country na magkaroon ng bungang araw yung mga
Definitely, kasi mainit. So, pawisin talaga tayo. Tapos, nakikita din natin sa mga sundalo, kasi yung uniform nila, long sleeves.
Napakainit, ma'am.
Tapos covered sila.
Makikita mo kami, nakabarong lang, no? Hindi kami nag-uniform yan.
So, covered sila. So, yung pawis na iiwan dun sa kanilang katawan. And, aside from sa mga sundalo, nakikita din natin sa mga babies, sa mga sanggol.
Very common sa mga dependents natin, no?
Kasi yung mga nanay kuminsan, balot na balot din yung mga anak nila, kaya nagkakaroon ng bungang araw.
So, saan po madalas tumutubo itong bungang araw, ma'am?
Usually sa covered areas of the body kasi nga hindi makalabas yung pawis. Doon
Pwedeng sa dibdib or sa likod?
Sa likod. Usually sa likod.
Usually sa likod.
Dati sa batak sa kuno. Marami ganito. Ano ba yan? Siguro nagbibrief, napapampers kasi ako noon, ma'am. Siguro yung ko.
So, ma'am, how can we help elevate symptoms of this, ma'am, bungang araw?
Mga simptomas, no?
Usually, sasabihin nila, avoid maging pawisin. Pero hindi natin ma-avoid yun kasi nasa tropical climate tayo. So, sana, pero sometimes we can't help it kasi yun ang uniform nyo.
Yes,
wear loose clothing, loose cotton clothing. Tapos, pwede rin kung pawis na pawis, pwedeng mag-cold compress kayo. Tapos, maligo ng cool baths.
Alright.
And then, if possible, yung mga clothing natin, wag yung very tight na clothing para ma-avoid yun.
Yan yung kahirapan, no? Pag sa atin
Paano
sa mga tropa.
military, no?
Military.
Hindi pwedeng
So, nag-ooperate kami, ma'am. For example, lalo na sa ating mga kasundaluhan, ng mga Army, Marines, no? On the battlefront, nag-ooperate sa mga kabundukan, lalo na for the safety and security na ating bansa, no? Napaka-importante po yun. But, ang hirap.
Hindi talaga maiwasan.
Siguro right after the whatever activity you have, maligo ka agad para maalis yung pawis na namumuo dun sa mga sweat.
Na-observe ko sa mga training, no, lalo sa ating mga trainee sa military, no. Syempre, ma'am, balot na balot tayo sa uniform, and at the same time yung hindi naman na bungang araw, parang yung mga pigsa, very common sa ating mga kasundaluhan na nagtitraining. Is it because bacteria ba siya or would there be any causes in comparison lang po sa bungang araw? Just to add up.
Yung kasi yung bungang araw, pwede rin siya magkaroon ng, marami siyang klase, pero pwede rin siya magkaroon ng mga maliliit na nana.
Yes.
Pero iba, hindi siya bacterial infection pa rin. Iba talaga, malalaman mo kung may infection na because mas mapula, mas namamaga, masakit pag hinawakan, tsaka medyo mainit. So yun na yung meaning na may infection na yun. And that's common siya kapag may sugat kasi ang balat. Let's say kinakamot nila, sobrang kate, bacteria, even virus, even fungus, pwedeng pumasok. And mas lalong nagkukos ng infection.
Yun, ma'am.
Ma'am, usually, sige, Katropang Nelson.
Ma'am, pwede rin bang mag-lead to serious skin problem itong bungang araw?
Really more on lang naman, infection. But let's say, sobra niyang nakamot, pwedeng maging, tinatawag na magkakaroon siya ng systemic naman na symptoms. So, pwede siya magkaroon na ng fever, pwede siyang sa sakit na yung buong katawan niya, and then magkakaroon ng mga kulani. Pag ganyan, that means medyo serious na. Oo. So, ibang treatment na ang kailangan.
Alright. So we need to consider din, Katropang Nelo, akala mo lang napaka-ordinaryong sakit. Pero later on, as it will aggravate without proper management po, dapat po gawa natin ng paraan.
Sabi nga nila, sir, bungang araw lang yan.
Parang kung sa mental health pa, iinom mo lang yan.
Actually, let me add, ang bungang araw, medyo simple lang naman siya na problem. It can go away in 1 to 2 days kung mild lang. Kung medyo grabe or buong katawan, mga siguro 1 or 2 weeks. As long as hindi nga kinamot. Pag kinamot at nag-open na yung skin, doon nagkakaroon ng infection.
Okay. Because there is entry of bacteria or infection na makikita sa wound. Yan. Katropang Nel, ano pa ba?
Ma'am, sino si...
Yes, ma'am.
Prevention.
Yan. Very important.
Yeah. I have been wondering if pwedeng magsuot ng puti na cotton material underneath, whether it's the socks or a long I'll tell you why. Many of them actually get irritated by, and this is a subject we'll be talking about later, get irritated by the laundry soap.
Yes po.
Get irritated by the dye of the materials they're wearing.
Chemicals din, ma'am, no?
The chemicals na yon, you know? So pagka na ganyan, then you were asking Doctora regarding, does this ever get worse? It can, definitely. And we've actually seen some already at Viluna na it becomes secondarily infected, then irritable, lalo na kung gamit ng mga steroid.
Yes, ma'am.
Kasi you can buy steroids already
anytime.
out in
Over the counter, ma'am.
sa bangketa, pwede na sa over the counter. So, ulit ng ulit, pinapahida ng hydrocortisone o yung mga ganyang klaseng creams. The infection na sinasabi ni Dr. Ades, madaling makapasok with the steroids. Pati, yung balat nagiging manipis.
Okay.
So then, mas hapdi, kinakamot, that leads to a generalized infection sometimes. So the wearing of the white material, parang barrier between your body and whatever is being used to clothe as a uniform, that's a very good preventive measure.
So prevention is better than cure. Sabi nga ng mga doctors natin. Ma'am, do you have something to add up? Wala naman, no?
Ano lang, I just recalled yung sinabi mo na sa puwet, pwede ka rin kasi magkabunga araw sa puwet because of the friction sa damit.
Correct.
So walang...
Lagi kang nakaupo, there's
yeah.
no proper ventilation.
The computer for
Very, talaga, tayo pala. Pero anyway, sa ating mga kasundaluan, lalo na sa mga admin works, ma'am, no? Hindi kasi lahat nandun sa mga areas. But anyway, a lot of these are offices din at the same time, no? So, ano Katropang?
Ayun, ma'am. Sino po yung karaniwang nagkakaroon na madalas ng bungang araw?
Is it child ba, ma'am, or adult?
Usually common yan sa mga infants. Pwede. Mga 1 to 3 weeks old. Then pwede rin children, lalo na kung laging naglalaro sa labas. And then even adults, like yung mga military personals nga, yung mga laging nasa labas, laging naarawan, masikip yung mga damit, makapal. So, pwede rin. So
ibig sabihin,
actually,
lahat pwede, no? Walang pwede.
Paano naman sir yung mga traffic enforcer natin
Ayun,
na laging
napakataas na
babad
risk doon.
sa arawan?
So, i-inspect ba natin?
Yun. Palagay ko, maraming bungang araw doon.
Makikita mo yan. So, mag-survey tayo. Research. But anyway, sa ating mga viewers, no, kung may mga katanungan tayo dito, of course, tutok lang dito sa ating Usapang Health Service. You could address the issue right then dito sa ating comment section sa inyong Facebook Live. Siyempre, shout out tayo, ma'am, sa ating mga Team H1 by Lay M. Atanyesa. Asawa mo talaga. Lagi kang sinusuportahan, ha? Of course, kay Arnel, andito na naman, is watching us live. And of course, kung meron pa tayong mga katanungan po, don't forget to comment or follow us here sa ating FB Live. Ayan.
Sir, meron pa dito. Si DJ Dreamer.
Ayan.
Marian Garcia, sabi niya, paano treat ang bungang araw?
Paano daw i-treat ang bungang araw, ma'am? Nag-text dito sa ating katanungan.
As I said earlier, dapat to prevent yung maraming pawis na nagka-clog sa sweat ducts, maligo ng cool showers, tapos pwede rin mag-cold compress, and then kung nagiging malala na mapulang-mapula na, syempre you have to go to a dermatologist para mabigyan ng gamot. Mahirap din kasi mag-self-medicate
Correct.
So, para mabigyan ng gamot ng doktor, lalo na kung merong komplikasyon na ng bacterial infection.
Sabi nga ni Doc Veralio kanina, marami po sa ating mga corticosteroid, ma'am, no, na nabibili over the counter. So wag po tayo mag-self-medicate.
Yeah.
So bigyang
Mayroon na kayo skin and cancer sa Biluna,
Ayan.
punta kayo sa clinic.
Punta na, ma'am, no. So later on, ma'am, don't forget to to plug your your time and your date na sa ating Usapang Health Service. Ayan. Anyway, ma'am, meron bang mga test na kailangan gawin if we're talking about to have a confirmatory like mga TB, no? Because we don't have confirmatory, but for bungang araw or either mga skin cancer or irritation?
Yeah, kung gusto nating i-test kung may infection talaga.
Yes, ma'am.
So what we do, kumukuha kami ng smear, yung discharge.
Scrape, parang scrape siya, ma'am.
Yung discharge. Is to smear yun sa slide and then ina-examine microscopically
Yes.
for any presence of bacteria.
Yes, po.
Ngayon, kung gusto talaga na malaman kung anong bacteria, kinukulture naman siya.
Alright.
So, yun.
So ma'am, meron po ba tayong mga komplikasyon na dapat bantayan?
Actually, yung complication lang na bantayan is infection nga. So, as much as possible, iwasan talaga kamutin. And then, wag din magpahid ng kung ano kasi pwede ring magkaroon ng irritation naman, tulad ng sabi ni Dr. Veralio, pwedeng magkaroon ng irritation or allergic reaction doon sa mga pinapahid nila. So, mas importante, prevention pa rin is the rule. So, prevention, yung sabi ni Dr. Sanchez na iwasan na magpawis masyado. Wear light clothing, wag masyadong masikip, punasan yung pawis, maligo after an activity na nagpawis ka. And then, kung naglumala talaga, hindi na iwasan, then see your dermatologist.
Yeah.
Yan yung pinaka-the best option, ma'am. Na gawin, no?
Pwede rin bang mag-lead to ma'am sa heat exhaustion or stroke itong bungang araw?
Ang heat exhaustion is more on pag hindi ka nagpawis. Yeah. So,
Hindi nakakalabas.
Oo, hindi nakakalabas yung init sa katawan. That's why nag-overload yung heat sa loob. But if you're sweating a lot, na-dissipate kasi nawawala yung init, nilalabas ang init sa pawis. So, nakaka-lessen siya ng incidence ng heat stroke.
So we do have a lot of
Let me
yes, ma'am.
add one more
Opo,
thing.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We haven't talked about quality of life.
Ayan.
Okay? It's very important to talk about quality of life in this day and age when there is so much stress.
Yeah.
Stress at various levels talaga. So, if you can improve the quality of life of the people who have this, it would be so much better. And so, you've heard about the preventive treatments,
Yes, po.
wear white, loose ano. The other things I'd like to say is that, people use strong soaps kasi akala nila pagka may rashes, I don't know if I can mention the names of, no, I will not.
Sige, ma'am.
Yung may mga antiseptic soaps yan. Naku.
Pwede naman.
I'm sure you people are using it. Antiseptic
Baka kasi,
soap.
ma'am, pag binanggit mo, magiging sponsor namin yan. Naghahanap kami ng sponsor. Malapit ang Pasko, ma'am.
Sige. Yung mga antiseptic soaps na mga matatapang, nandad yan, bibili sa mga pula ang kulay or green ang kulay or yellow, okay?
Parang
Alam
alam
na
ko yun,
ninyo yun, ha? Green, red,
Ma'am,
yellow,
likas papaya lang to.
Mga antiseptic soaps yan. Paborito ng lahat na gagamitin pagka may mga rashes sa balat.
Sa
Don't
probinsya
do
nga,
that.
sir, Mr. Clean
Instead,
lang eh.
use the mildest you can get out there.
Ayan.
The more baby-like, the milder, the lotion type rather than the bar soap. Those are better. Parang gentle lang talaga.
Gentle of your skin.
Okay,
Sabi
so...
nga ni Katropang Nel, ma'am, nung high school pa lang
Because
kami.
remember, the quality of life of the people who serve our nation and the people who work with them or are part of their family should really be happy in their skin.
Napakaganda. Quality of life, stress, iwasan ang stress dahil doon nagkakaroon ng mga
Bakit nga ba naman tong stress,
ano
no?
ba naman tong stress na to? Huwag lang nga ito natin pag-usapan. Sabi mo nga nung high school ka, anong ginagamit mo?
Mr. Clean.
Totoo yan, yung classmate ko noon, ginagamit yung talaga Mr. Clean lang.
Clean lang.
Pero nakikita naman yung effectivity nun. Pero dry siya, ma'am.
Ngayon, mayroon na kayong sponsors.
Nananawagan po kami sa aming mga sponsors, mga soap dyan. Ayan. Huwag lang panglaba ha, yung mga sore for time, mahirap yun sa mukha.
Nakakatuwa kayo.
Di ba, ma'am? Nag-enjoy ka ba, ma'am?
Enjoying it a lot.
Ayan. Well, anyway, this is not our first time to be like this sa ating Usapang Health Service. But we're live internationally because of our FB pages,
Yes.
ma'am, no? Napapakinggan po tayo hindi lang sa ating dito sa Pilipinas but also all over the world. Ayan, napakaganda. Ito, Usapang Health Service.
So, ma'am,
Katropang.
nabanggit niyo po na iba't ibang infection. Paano naman po malalaman na mayroong bacterial infection ng isang tao?
Or weren't we talking about yung mga, meron kasing mako-compare natin, ma'am, yung mga contact dermatitis ngayon.
Oo.
What is contact dermatitis? Parang ganun, no?
Wag muna to that.
Yes,
answer mo na.
question mo talaga. Sige.
There are bacteria or fungus. Sa balat natin, mayroon talaga tayong resident bacteria and fungi.
President, ibig
And
sabihin,
they
nandyan
are-
sa atin, ma'am.
They live there in a balance. The bacteria and the fungi, you know, nature is balanced everywhere. Tayo lang ang nagpa-imbalance ng natural.
Tayo lang maraming gusto, ma'am.
So yung balat din natin, balanse yung bacteria at saka fungus. Pagka gumamit ng maraming steroids, right, the bacteria or the fungus will grow more.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, the bacteria first, kasi mas madali sila mag-grow. Ibang klaseng infection yun. It starts with a little pimple, and then it becomes a little bit bigger, na parang akala mo'y pimple, acne. But then that pimple becomes even bigger, nagiging a little bit of a boil. And then kung it really is grabe na, boil na talaga na may nana kasi kuminsan
Nagpas na, ma'am.
nagko-coalesce sila to 3 or 4 or 5 na magkakatabi.
Iba-iba,
Now,
parang mapa,
may
ma'am.
pas. Oo, may mapa. Yan yung bacterial infection.
Alright.
At baka may lagnat din.
Alright.
Okay? The other kind is the fungal infection.
Yes, ma'am.
Because ang fungus, pag binigyan ng antibiotic, the bacteria die quickly. But the fungus is a fungus. So it
Matagal.
thrives more. So therefore, you will have fungal infections of the skin na they look like tiny little pimples around. We call them sweat acne actually.
Yun yung mas malaki, parang mapa,
Mas
ma'am.
maliit sila. Mas
Ah,
maliit.
pa.
Mas malinggit. And they look like tiny little, pero makati.
Sobrang
Makati, kinukut-kut ng mga tao.
Gustong-gusto nila
Gusto nilang kut-kutin talaga kasi it's so makati.
Yes,
You know,
po.
that's the difference of how a fungal folliculitis is from a bacterial which has a growth pattern from the tiny to the bigger to the biggest, etc. Okay.
Mahirap i-explain.
Mahirap explain to.
Well, anyway, that's a good thing about specialists.
Explanation ko.
Di naman, nakakuha naman, ma'am, no? I mean, on our side, ma'am ba? On our side. At least we could compare, no? The
Yeah.
bacterial and the fungal
Fungal
infection.
infection.
How we manage them.
For the benefits na rin ng ating mga listeners.
Ayan,
diba?
of course, no?
Siyempre.
Sige, paano masasolve to? Sige, anyway. So, going through our discussion, ma'am, no? Since we're talking about kanina, bungang araw, but talking about a little bit of contact dermatitis, ma'am. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng contact dermatitis at
Okay.
compare sa bungang araw? Is
Yan.
it the same or not?
I want you to know that we all know about contact dermatitis.
Yes.
But contact dermatitis is really my specialty.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Doon
because
ka na kay ma'am, ha?
Yeah.
Pa-check up, ha? Libre ba?
what we actually do, and we hope that eventually yung bago ninyong outpatient diyan sa Biluna,
Oo, sana, ma'am.
humingi na kami sa kay General or whoever the guy that
The head.
that you brought us. We're saying, please don't forget to give us a bigger space.
Yes.
Kasi in a bigger space, we can do so much more for your
Maraming
people.
Para mas maraming
Marami pa tayo magagawa.
Nananawagan po tayo sa ating field service command. Lalo na dyan sa outpatient department. Lakihan po natin lang dermatology department or yung area lang office para magkaroon tayo ng maraming pasyente.
Because at totoo lang, ang problema ng balat ng Biluna,
Marami ba, ma'am?
marami from the top all the way down to the bottom. So, we can do a service to give better quality of life for everybody.
Sige, ma'am, gagawin namin yan. Katropang Nel, assignment mo yan, ha?
Okay. Ano ninyo yan? Push ng push.
Push natin yan. Sir Rico, sir.
Sir Rico, sir, nananawagan na po mga taga-derma.
Lakihan po yung kwarto nila. Ayan. Yung kagandahan, ma'am, dito sa radyo, kami yung nandito, eh. We grab the opportunity. But anyway.
Okay. So, contact dermatitis
Yes,
means there are chemicals or ingredients doon sa mga sabon
Yes, ma'am.
Yung mga red, green, yellow. Yung mga chemicals yun in the lotions that you just use every day, in the laundry soap that you're using for your clothing. So yun. Plus, may mga ingredients din dito sa mga tela natin na pagka pinapawisan, dahil lalo na kung mahilig tayo ngayon ng mga tela na hindi nagka-crinkle masyado,
Yes,
right? Gusto natin yung linabhan, hinahang,
Pwede na.
hang, suot na kaagad, right? Yung hindi nagre-wrinkle.
Parang mga sundalo, ganun, ma'am.
Ang problema dyan, hindi, may plastic yan.
Yes,
It's a
ma'am.
polyester material.
Opo.
So what happens is, pagka dinadye yan to the favorite blue or black or green,
Opo.
hindi ina-accept ng polyester. So they put a metal, usually nickel or cobalt,
Yes.
added it to the formulation so that that will accept the dye and give you the color you want.
Ayan.
But when you perspire again, that metal
Babalik,
will, okay. When you perspire or when you're sitting a long time, the puwet
Opo.
will release those metals. And naintindihan niyo itong mga babaeng nakikinig, naintindihan niyo yung mga metal allergy yung gumagamit ng yung
Earring, ma'am?
fake earrings,
Fake earrings.
costume earrings,
Ayan.
na namumula na nga yan. That's an example of a nickel
Alright.
contact dermatitis.
Dermatitis.
Same thing exists in the body if you're using these beautiful polyester type materials na decolor. So, just remember that. So, that's number 2 is the metal, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Number 1 was the chemicals used in the laundering.
Laundry,
Number
yeah.
2, the metal. Number 3 is the dye itself.
Okay.
The color itself. Hindi lang yung nagdala ng kulay, pero the dye itself. Mahilig tayo sa itim, sa blue, ganyan.
Iba-iba, ma'am.
Natural talaga na uniforme.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
green. Boy, when you perspire, talagang lilitaw yung
Lalabas
at
talaga.
mga allergic sa dye mismo, hindi lang doon sa metal.
So those are factors that we need to consider, no, lalo sa ating mga kasundaluhan, ha? Or sa kanilang mga asawa, yan, mga fashionista.
Kaya kailangan yung uniform natin nilalabahan lagi.
Lalaban lagi. Paano yun, ma'am?
Sa
Yung mga,
sabon na hindi matapang.
Sabon na
yung
hindi
mga
matapang
laundry
yan.
area ngayon, di ba? Kompleto na yon, yung parang paglagay mo, diretso
Diretso
na siya.
na. Meron ng sabon, meron ng pampabango.
Tapos kulang na lang doon paglabas niya, naka-fold
Nakafold
na.
na.
Anyway, those are type of mga mechanism.
So ano pong itsura nitong contact dermatitis, ma'am?
Yung contact dermatitis, sinabi na nila ni Dr. Des at saka ni Dr. Beth na ang prickly heat mapula din. Pula naman talaga is an inflammation. Pero ibang klase yung tuldok. Ang contact dermatitis, pula na diffuse. Parang
Namantal.
inislap. Ayun.
Parang naman
Parang
siya.
inislap yung balat, mapula.
Grabe,
Yan.
ang lakas nun, ma'am. Sinampal mo sarili mo. Dahan lang, ma'am.
Para nyo makita. At sige, we'll make it lighter.
Dahan lang. Tawa naman ako kayo, ma'am.
May ano pa, may
May
sound
pa ba?
Sound effect. Sumapula siya.
Mapula.
And it
Naalala
will
ko
be
kasi
at
sa
the
inyo.
area of contact.
Apa.
Pagkatapos noon, depende kung saan, kung sa kamay na humahawak ng revolver, kung allergic doon sa, mayroon kaming kasing nakita
So, wag na lang siya magsundalo, ma'am, kung nagka-allergy pala yung kamay niya
Sa gatilyo.
May mga, hindi naman, pagka alam mo kung saan ka allergic, all you need to do is avoid the direct contact or wear a glove or something like that.
Correct, ayan. Maraming paraan, ma'am.
Maraming paraan. Basta't alam mo, hindi pwede yung hindi mo alam, ulit lang pahid ng
Common
ng
na lang
cortisone.
pala sa'yo yan, yeah.
Right.
Naalala ko, sir, yung aking wife, pag nagbubuhat siya ng bag, dito niya nilalagay.
Okay.
Pagkatapos nun, namumulat na
Mamamantal
mamantal
na.
na ito.
Baka allergic sa dye ng ganyan, o sa leather, o sa rubber, o sa glue. Those are the ingredients we always... That's why we need that bigger space, because we need a patch testing.
So, mas maganda pala, ma'am, wala na talagang dadalhin.
Wala dada.
So, you wear white na lang. Paano yung mga susundaluhan
You're very smart. Exactly what we want people to use is just white. As
White.
Kaya mga doctor white, mga nurses.
Pwede naman daw, sir, bago mag-uniforme, magsuot muna ng white.
Yan, magaling. Napakagaling nitong ating
So,
mga
kailangan
interviewers.
natin dito yung AFP guidelines. Nawagan na naman tayo sa AFP ko ba? Patay tayo dito.
Wear white next to the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sige ma'am, try po namin yan pero hindi namin paano yan, mabibigyan ka agad, no? Sige, Katropang Nel.
Yan. So ma'am, meron din po ba mga tests patungkol dito sa mga ganitong klaseng ano ma'am?
Mayroong, yun ang dadalhin namin
Specific
doon
test.
sa bagong
Yeah.
mayroong tinatawag na patch test 3.
Patch test.
Ang patch test, yung mga malilinggit lang na samples of chemicals. Because the most common allergens in the Philippines.
Paano
that-
siya ginagawa, ma'am, yung patch?
Maliit na mga squares, linalagay dito sa likod.
So, parang
Tinatapal and we
lang
keep
siya.
it on for 48 hours.
48 hours.
During that 48 hours, maliligo ka pero hindi babasain yung upper
Area.
back.
Okay.
Yung area na may patches.
And then what will happen, ma'am?
So, nare-recognize ng balat mo in that small area na mayroon ako dito yung hindi gusto.
Okay.
So, in 48 hours, tatanggalin natin yung patches. Makikita mo na kung saan ang may kunting pamumula.
Alright.
But then, we wait another 2 days and then, in 2 days, bukas na siya. Nag-i-evolve yun. Nakikita mo talaga ang final reading kung saan ka allergic. Ang ganda. I wish I
So
had brought
possible na
pictures.
pala sir na magkaroon tayo nito.
Oo.
Then,
Mahal ba
therefore-
yan, ma'am? Mahal ba yan? O libre lang muna?
We will make it libre.
Libre muna, ma'am, kasi
Pagka
ikaw
may
naman-
malaki-laki kaming kwarto,
Yun.
mayroong bayad ha.
Ma'am, every Monday, lagi ka namin sinasabihan
Sasabihin
dito,
ninyo,
skin cancer
dermatology
foundation.
needs a bigger space.
Bigger
Oo naman.
Yeah.
Diba, ma'am?
So yes, we will do the patch tests
Ayan.
there in
Pero for
para
the
ma-identify.
for the benefit ng ating mga viewers, ma'am, mahal ba yung patch test? For
in the
example,
private clinics namin,
Opo.
it's a bit expensive, especially in my clinic I do 80.
80.
In Viluna, we will identify what are the most common
Ano,
allergen
80
groups.
lang yung
80 patches yun sa likod.
80
Nilalagay
patches.
namin.
Ang
Yeah.
dami.
But there are smaller trays. We will choose the ones na pinaka-common
Alright.
that we suspect that are the true allergens in our Viluna
Ang galing, ah.
family.
Napaka-high-tech naman ng derma ngayon.
Talagang tunay na high-tech ang dermatology. Most people think we are just into beautification of
Yun
the
nga,
skin.
tama po yun.
Siyempre,
ma'am.
ang
Sa
Kasi mga
totoo-
recubello.
Yeah.
Mga
Sa totoo, we are everywhere. We do surgery, we do anesthesia.
All around pala
All
talaga ang
around.
dermatology, ma'am. Kaya, palakpakan natin yung dermatology.
Ayan. Okay. Thank you.
ikaw Katropang Arnel, nandyan ka lang, palakpak ka rin dyan. Sige. Anyway, ma'am, thank you so much for your time. No, we still have more questions to go kasi anong oras na ba tayo?
Yan.
Time check tayo, 1:40 this afternoon. Thank you so much sa ating mga katropang nakikinig dyan. So if you do have a lot of comments and of course mga katanungan, meron dito, sabi niya, hypoallergenic laundry detergent. Okay ba yun, ma'am? Na ginagamit?
Yes. In my clinic, this is the expensive one we're talking about.
Sana makalibre kami dyan.
We do. I'm very nice to people from our charity
We'll visit you,
hospitals.
ma'am,
When they come to my clinic, I do it for free.
Saan po yan, ma'am? Saan matatagpuan yung
Makati.
clinic niyo? Makati.
Okay.
Ganito kami sa Makati. Libre na. Libre. Joke lang, ma'am.
Okay. So, what was the question? How the-
Hypoallergenic.
Hypoallergenic laundry soap.
Yeah.
Because we do see it. I think there are preservatives usually, or perfumes, or dyes also. Hindi ba? May mga laundry soap na ano.
Narami, ma'am.
So, the
Chemicals,
dye,
no?
the preservative, the perfume, okay, and the colorant, they are all very allergenic. So, when we do the patch test, we identify kung saan ka allergic.
Alright.
And then we tell you, okay, you can go to Lazada or whatever. There's a laundry soap they have na wala nitong fragrance or na wala nitong preservative na ito.
You can buy this.
You can buy it. And if there are none, we will make it for you in our own
Ang
pharmacy.
hirap pala ng patch test na yun, ma'am, no? Hindi mo ma-identify ma-identify mo pero hindi ka nabibili.
Pwede naman. Mayroon namang ways to get
Pwede
it.
pa rin naman.
Yung and warning,
Yes, ma'am.
so many people know that you're looking for hypoallergenic laundry soap and they put labels. Hypoallergenic.
Just for
Don't
the
believe them.
purpose.
Follow
Fake, ma'am. Fake
follow
news.
your patch test.
Ayan.
Yeah.
Sige.
Ayan ma'am, importante ba ang proper skincare or hygiene para maiwasan ang iba't ibang klaseng bacterial and fungal
You want me to do it
infection?
pa rin? No, I'll have Des do this.
Napaka-importante ang proper hygiene
Yes,
para maiwasan ng mga infection. Paghuhugas ng kamay, after every activity you do, yung pagligo after pinawisan, kasi ang bacteria, ang fungus, gusto nila, lalo na ang fungus, gusto nila yung moist yung area.
That's
Gusto
right.
nila yung pawis na pawis yung area. Doon kumakalat ang fungus. And to add to that, sa mga sundalo, napansin namin
Yes, ma'am.
na maraming alipunga
Alright.
or athlete's foot.
Athlete's foot.
Because
Dahil
of the
sa
combat
training,
boots.
opo.
Because of the combat
Because of-
boots na suot-suot nila.
Actually, hindi binibigyan
12
ng...
hours a
Di ba
day
ma'am,
daw
may ano na ngayon, 14-month pay ang sundalo ng 15.
Really?
So hindi sila binibigyan ng pera dahil walang socks. Hindi, joke lang yan sa ating mga sundaluhan. Happy 14 months. Of course, may mga pera na kayo dyan, ha? O, tayo pala.
May mga bonus na.
Bonus na. Ayan, 14-month pay. So,
Christmas-
bili-bili rin ng mga
Christmas
bagong
bonus din,
socks.
mayroon di bang Christmas
Di ba,
bonus
ma'am?
din?
Yes, ma'am. Meron naman.
Kasi sa Vilo na nakikita namin yung mga pumupuntang sundalo naka-combat boots. And then, yung socks is 24 hours suot.
Opo.
So, medyo moist.
Di lang 24 yan, ma'am. Umabot ng 3 araw yan.
So, we
Depende sa
advise...
duty,
24/7.
Back to back. Hindi, dahil sa mga trainings or siyempre yung sabi ko nga ma'am, if they go through the process yung mga patrolling na tinatawag papuntang bundok, it will be 15 days. No, gano'n, no? So depende kung mababasa ba yun o hindi. I-dry up lang tapos babalik din ulit.
Susuot din ulit.
So reversible.
Saka baka naghihiraman din sila ng
Oo,
socks.
mga gano'n, di ba? So
I really feel for you, the
di ba, ma'am?
AFP.
Ang hirap ma'am, no?
I feel that they do so much for our country talaga. This is why I was so happy when finally Dr. Jonah and Dalagit and the Skin and
They
Cancer
tap
met.
you, ma'am. Parang
We
gano'n.
only started last March, ha?
Wow.
And when we met her, and there was a research man who was there also, I said, let's do research here and see how we can simplify the lives of your people, of our AFP, so that they will have the quality of life we were talking
Yeah.
about.
Yan.
Oh, Katropang nila, magpa-check up ka doon kay ma'am. So Makati yun. Sige, ano.
Medyo malayo, sir.
Malayo.
So, ma'am, paano ba malalaman kung saan nagkaka-allergy yung isang tao?
May I answer this? The most important is be your own detective, is what I tell people. Kung may rash ka na palaging ulit ng ulit,
Pabalik-balik, ma'am.
but it's always in the same area.
Alright.
Kamay, pero sa kanan lang. So what do you think? Right-handed ako, mayroon akong hinahawakan dyan. Many times I will look at the hand, at dito, malinis dito sa gitna, pero dito sa gilid, at
Normal.
dito mayroon. So I will talk to them and say, anong hinahawakan ng kamay mo?
Okay.
Sa singit-singit dito sa baba, nako, napakalimit niyan. Dahil sa elastic, sa
Garter.
panty ng mga
Sa
babae,
garter.
sa garter, dito sa waistline at saka ano. So, kating-kating, doktora, okay? Saan banda? Dito po at saka diyan. So already, I tell them, detective nga, ano ba mga panty mong sinusuot?
Alright.
And I tell them the best kind of panty, alam mo, katulad
Yeah.
nung sa mga lalaki na boxer.
Boxer
Yun,
short.
Maganda.
Mag-boxer na po tayo.
Mag-boxer na lang kayo.
The
Huwag na kayong
boxer
ano.
is so nice kasi walang elastic eh.
Oh, ma'am. Sige,
Mali.
ma'am. Gagawin ko yun. Bibili ako mamayang gabi. Mag-boxer.
At puti.
Puti.
Kulay
Yeah.
puti. Yan.
Tapos linabhan ng hypoallergenic
Ay,
laundry.
Sige, ma'am. Gagawin po namin yun, no? Sige, ma'am.
I'd like to add
Yes,
regarding yung bungang araw, there are some cases na hindi masyadong gumagaling kahit na hindi na sila nagpapawis, nasa malamig na sila na lugar. That's possible na nagkakaroon naman sila ng irritation from the sweating, from the tight-fitting clothes pa rin nila. So, naiipon yung pawis dyan. So, the more silang nangangati. Another would be contact dermatitis from yung mga products na binibili nila online or yung mga
Marami, ma'am, no? Mga ganyan.
Lalo nga
Lazada,
sa TikTok.
Shopee.
Sa TikTok.
And even prescribed by doctors, sometimes nagkakaroon pa rin ng allergy doon sa mga products na yan. So that's the time they really have to seek yung dermatologist.
Dapat talaga mag-ingat tayo sa mga binibili natin.
Ma'am, usually, no? Pag sa derma, parang bakit ang mamahal ng mga gamot?
Pagdating sa
Is it
derma.
because of the ingredients or I mean...
Pagdating sa derma, kung sinasabi mong mahal, sa totoo lang, gumagaling in a short time.
Alright.
Ang mahal dyan,
Yung mga-
yung years
Okay.
before seeing the derma.
Marami ng ano.
How much money did you spend through all of those
Correct.
years
Opo, no.
for that? Whereas you come to the derma within a week or two, immediately gumagaling na. You know, kasi hinahanap yung dahilan.
Alright.
Pagkatapos hinahanap kung ano ang pang-maintain ng quality of life of the normal skin.
Correct. Kaya, ha? Punta ka kay
Yun.
ma'am, ha?
Ay, syempre.
Makati yun, ha? Punta tayo bukas. Hello. Ay, sa turn natin pala.
Pwede. So ma'am, nabanggit nyo kanina yung tungkol doon sa patch testing. Ano naman ang susunod na hakbang kapag nagpositibo,
Na-identify na, no?
na-identify na yung allergy nga is ano?
So, wag bibili.
Pagka na-identify na, then you will choose the product na negative doon sa mga ingredients na yun.
Ganun lang.
I want to talk about something which is so
Sige, ma'am.
common
Sige.
in Filipinos, pero hindi even among dermatologists hindi napapansin.
Alright.
Mamayang gabi, alisin mo yung clothes mo, ang titingnan mo yung buong katawan.
Alright.
If you see na dark dito sa mga singit,
Alright.
dark dito sa may puwet, dark,
Bewang,
okay.
pero walang rashes. See, we were talking about rashes. Wala talaga. But over the years, pati dito sa armpit, umiitim ng umiitim.
Opo.
And you can see this as time goes on. It's a common one because there's something we call pigmented contact dermatitis na ang balat nangingitim na lang over time.
Alright.
May mga
Dahil hindi
itim-itim.
siya exposed, ma'am? Parang ganun?
Hindi, because I think the mind and the skin are connected also. And the mind says, wag mo nang baliwala mo na lang yan. So
Hayaan mo
instead,
na lang.
it just darkens over time. It's so common. So, sumilip kayo doon at titingnan ninyo. Pigmented contact
Pagtingin na tayo
dermatitis
sa-
yan. Pagka nakikita ninyo, maitim-itim nga, tama yun. Sabi ni doktora, punta kayo sa dermatology.
Lalo yung mga lalaki, sir, di ba? Kasi pag may...
Mga babae meron din.
Meron din
So
pala.
this is both in men and women.
Flawless. Mga
Sa
ganun.
atin, sir, pagka sabi nila, pagka maitim daw yung underarm, lalaking lalaki.
Ganun pala yun.
Ganun doon.
Meron din sa mga babae yan and they come because of that darkening. Doktora, bakit ganito? Well,
Siyempre ma'am, ayaw natin magkaroon ng gano'n, no? But anyway, that is the reality behind itong mga skin infection or dermatitis na pinag-uusapan natin. Anyway, Katropang Nel, we do have 10 minutes more. Siyempre, diretso na tayo, no? Ma'am, para sa ating mga audience na nagkaproblema sa ating mga balat, sabi mo nga, there are a lot of these soldiers na laging nagbibisita sa atin dito sa Viluna Medical Center. Saan sila pwedeng magpunta? Meron ba tayong mga clinic na pwedeng puntahan? Even though meron tayo sa Health Service Command, other clinics na pwedeng nating suportahan sa mga or sa AFP as a whole, ma'am?
Sa Viluna Medical Center, nasa outpatient department kami. Nandun kami Monday to Friday.
Yan.
Except
Time, ma'am, time.
8 to 5.
8 to 5?
Oo, except
Grabe, doon na kayo
Tuesday
kumakain,
morning.
ma'am?
Except Tuesday morning kasi may conferences kami pag Tuesday morning.
Ayan.
But available ang doctors doon Monday to Friday.
So will there be a rotation doctor, ma'am? Or kayo talagang pupunta?
There are a lot of doctors
There are a
who
lot
go
of
there. We have
doctors.
residents na nandoon.
Kaya pala sabi ni Arnel, sabi niya, maganda yung napuntahan ko, sir. Na derma.
Arnel,
Ikaw, Arnel, ha? Sila, ma'am, yun. Hindi mo lang nakita.
Pero sir, for the information of your body.
Single kasi.
Single kasi yan.
Authorized kasi yan,
Authorized
ma'am.
yan.
Kami, ma'am, married, no? Ay, pala sasawa ko dyan sa Cebu. Hello po. Wala po kaming kasalanan dalawa ni
Hi, mother.
Katropang Nel. So, ayan. Pag in case lang, no, may mga ano ba tawag nun? Mga dermatologists na doctors, no?
sa totoo lang, we have 2 residents every day who go there.
Iba-iba.
From 8 to 5 except Tuesdays nga. Plus, may consultant din. So, Mondays it's Dr. Beth. Tuesdays I go.
Ikaw, ma'am.
Wednesdays Dr. Dr. Fendi Van, no? Dr. Van Bernal.
Okay.
Thursday is Dr. Maris, who couldn't come. And then Friday, Dr. Ades. So there's a consultant
Kompleto.
with the residents. So at least 3 doctors.
Araw-araw nandun kami, ma'am, sa dermatology clinic
But
nyo.
you know, when we started last March, yun na nga, 2 to 3 or 4 or 5
Dumami
patients
naman.
lang. Ngayon, maabot na ng 20 or what.
Wow.
Kalain mo.
But they have to turn away some. So I said, next year when we have the bigger clinic,
Mas marami na.
Tay-tay.
dadagdagan na namin ng isa pang residente. So there will be 3
Tatlo na.
residents.
Ayan.
3 residente na, and we'll try to get more consultants.
Again, nananawagan tayo sa AFP Health Service Command.
Talaga.
Commander, sir.
Commander,
Tulungan niyo po kami.
don't forget.
Ayan, syempre, nandito si Dr. Viralio, Dr. Bautista. Sige, anyway, thank you so much, ma'am. No, sana pagpatuloy niyo lang po yung ginagawa niyo sa serbisyo para sa ating mga sundalo. At syempre,
Sa ating
it's-
mga independent.
at syempre sa ating mga dependents, no, na nangangailangan yung mga family nila, wives nila, same time yung mga children nila, no, na nagkakaroon ng mga ganitong klase. Ma'am, kamakailan lang, no, nagkaroon tayo ng mga matagumpay na Skin Week dito sa Viluna Medical Center. Could you give us more emphasis on this, ma'am? Ano bang nangyayari doon?
Okay. Yung Skin Week kasi ay isang activity ng Philippine Dermatological Society na ginagawa yan every November. And then, ang ginagawa dyan, yung mga board-certified na mga dermatologists, nagpo-put up sila ng free clinic and then in their localities. Tapos, ang purpose nun is para ma-inform yung mga, maging aware yung mga pasyente na kung ano yung, bakit importante yung pag-alaga ng balat or skin health. And then tinuturuan din sila kung paano maka-identify na may problema na pala sila sa balat, lalo na yung mga malignancy or mga skin cancer. And then kung paano i-prevent yon. So, dito sa Skin Week, naggagawa kami ng free clinic, at the same time may free din na mga gamot. So, ang ano lang doon is, ang maganda, ginagawa ito ng mga board-certified PDS dermatologists.
Yan,
Ito
ma'am.
talaga tayo sa certified.
Yes,
Katropang,
siyempre.
Hindi pwede yung hindi
Yes.
certified kasi marami dyan, ma'am, nakukuha lang sa recto.
Ma'am, may huling katanungan po dito. Sabi ni Kate Lisley, allowed ba ang kids for patch testing?
Ayan, siyempre may anak to. Hi, Kate!
Yeah.
Ay po.
The youngest I've done a patch test is 4 years old.
4 years.
Yeah. I've done limited on up to down to 2 years old,
2 years
but
old.
not anybody
Would there
younger.
be any side effect, ma'am? Kung hindi naman, wala naman siyang...
Hindi naman, but with a baby kasi or a little child, parang nangangati sila. You cannot quite explain to them rationally.
Okay.
That's why we,
na
side
lang.
effects, not particularly more than the adults.
Very rare.
Yeah,
ma'am.
very rare. The nice thing though about them, the last little boy that I did, it had feet dermatitis. Grabe for a long time. We did a patch test, pinakita ko sa nanay kaagad, grabe namang mga reactions ito, 2+, 3+. So I told them what to avoid, what shoes to wear.
Alright.
Maniwala ka, in 2 weeks clear.
Wow.
Okay. Children improve much faster when they
Because of the patch test.
hindi katulad ng itong mga matatandang ginagamot, umaabot ng mga weeks or months.
Siyempre, ma'am,
ganyan.
matigas ng ulo nun, ma'am, eh.
Exactly.
Diba?
Exactly.
Ganun ang mga tropa, eh. Well, anyway. Hindi naman lahat, no? Hindi naman lahat. But anyway, that's a good thing behind dito sa ating Usapang Health Service that we're talking about what will be the factual information about dermatologists, talking about mga skin
Very good.
diseases.
I like the word factual.
Factual kasi syempre, ma'am, dito sa Usapang Health Service, laging totoo.
Laging totoo.
Walang plastikan, ma'am.
Ayan, ma'am, para sa kahuling katanungan natin, yung huling mensahe nyo po na gustong iparating sa ating mga
Jen.
sumusubaybay at nakikinig sa
Kasi syempre,
hapon
ma'am,
ito.
sabi mo, 20, magiging 100 na po yan the next day. Imagine this Usapang Health Service, ma'am. Nasa YouTube na po.
Dadami na po ang inyong mga patients.
Followers.
Okay. The last message.
Yes, po.
I love the Philippines.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
trained abroad, married an American, but I decided to come back and live here to do the teaching, the development of new dermatologists since 1995.
Tagal.
I loved it. So therefore, what we're doing in the Viluna is really, we are now extending this love for the Philippines to the people who are guarding us. You know, the AFP. I think that's a very important thing. And so therefore, this is my last message, is really allow us to help you, allow us to do research, because I'm very big into research as well.
That's good, ma'am.
And we will do researches that can, like I said, help the nation, help its important people in public welfare, the armed forces of the Philippines.
Wow.
We will see to it that you can be proud of yourselves with skin health.
Yeah.
Thank you very much,
Ma'am, how about you, ma'am? Ma'am, what's that?
I just want to add lang, regarding the skin health, it's usually done in government hospitals, in rural health
Marami
centers,
pala
in private clinics.
Alright.
Yeah, and if you are interested for our next run of the Skin Week next year, you can just approach us at Viluna OPD Dermatology Clinic.
Yan. Puntahan lang po, no? Walang bayad.
Libre.
Libre. Any final message, Dr.
I'd
Siyempre,
like to
baka
add-
may ano ka sa pamilya mo, ma'am.
I'd like to add what
Manawagan.
Dr. Des said.
Tapos,
Aside
iba po.
from treating yung sa Skin Week,
Apa.
we also ask our residents, our consultants to
Yeah.
do a lecture
Wow,
on
that's
proper
nice, ma'am.
skin care and the common skin diseases
Yeah.
that we see. in
It's a good thing, ma'am. Troop information dissemination
Yes.
na kailangan sa ating mga
Napakahalaga.
sundaluhan. Yan. So it's just a good platform that we celebrated this November, the Skin
And that's
Week.
doing
Would-
universal healthcare.
Yeah. Any more
Yeah,
final?
last.
Okay
Yes.
po, ma'am.
The universal healthcare is a fantastic law that has
Yeah,
already been
of course.
passed. And I just want to say that our foundation, our residency, we have dermatologists across the entire country.
All right.
And with them, you can look them up. You can ask us who are the best dermatologists out there.
Alam ko
that
ikaw
you
yun,
can
ma'am
go.
eh. Di ba?
To help implement universal healthcare,
Thank
not
you,
just
ma'am.
among those who can afford, but also among the urban as well as the rural poor.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for everything, ma'am. Thank you for your service to our, syempre to the AFP, lalo na sa AFP Health Service Command. Without you, siguro, hindi magkakaroon ng ganitong klaseng upgrading of the modernization ng ating dermatology department. No? And we hope that we could extend farther the clinic, of course, the rebuild of the OPD. Siguro magkakaroon na gano'n. But anyway, that's a lobby with our commander, AP Health Service Commander, who is very supportive with our track on this kind of endeavor, ma'am. Thank you so much, Doktora.
And
At
we
syempre,
thank you
ma'am,
also.
hindi po ito yung huli.
Of course, ma'am. If you do have a lot of mga topics, so I hope na meron din tayong mga bisitang pwedeng magpag-guest dito. Talking about dermatology.
The topic
Ayaw mo naman.
the topic I am very interested in now is
Sige, ma'am. Anong pag-usapan natin next time?
skin of color Filipinos.
Wow.
Yan.
Skin
Uy,
of color.
tama
Skin
ako
of
dun,
color
Tingnan mo
Filipinos.
naman, oh.
Tama.
Ma'am, nagkakaiba
Kasi
kami.
Kapit gatas.
yung Pinoy is unique, you know.
Apa.
Mga when we talk of skin of color, they talk about the Indian, the
Alright.
black people,
Apa.
the black Negroes, the indigenous. But because we have 400 continuous years of colonization by white people,
Yes.
from 1500 to
That's
1900,
history naman, ma'am.
we have put it in our so many of us are really light skinned
Yes, ma'am.
to darker skin. Wala ka makikita niyan kung hindi among those who have been
Ma'am,
colonized.
pag-uusapan po natin yan sa
Yan,
susunod
sa
na
susunod.
ating usapang health service because we don't have any time more, ma'am. No?
Thank you so
very
much.
much.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Doktora. Thank you. Anyway, once again, katropa, nakikinig, nakikibalita sa atin at sumusubaybay sa programa sa DWDD. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity. Hanggang sa muli, this is Katropang RHEY.
Yan, Katropang Nel. At next week po, subaybayin niyo po ang Dental Service Center. Yan.
Alam ko, wala tayong topic for next Monday, no?
Ay, oo nga pala.
That will be the next Monday
Yeah.
because holiday.
Holiday.
On 27 because of Bonifacio Day. So wala kayong pasok, ma'am, sa Monday. So hindi kami makakapunta. Okay, Tuesday pa. Well, anyway, thank you so much. Have a good day, everyone.
God bless.
Ingat po
God
kayo.
bless.
Thank you, dermatologists, doctors.
WDD 1134 kHz AM. Balita, impormasyon at musika. Ito ang DWDD AFP Radio. Boses ng Kawal Pilipino.
Kayo ay nakatutok sa DWDD AFP Radio. Kami po ay kasapi ng KBP,